Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NIHD. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case you may be new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I have done this analysis before. That's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But as things stand right now, I'm just going to do a little house cleaning here. Sure, that line still pertains, but it's not really relevant. And from a presentation viewpoint, I don't want to have a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion. So just trying to keep this as clean as possible. So the first thing that I'm going to do is update this level from red to green. And this is based on a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. Now, you may be thinking, what are you talking about, Clay? The price closed below the green line. Yes, I realize that, but on the flip side, levels of support, levels of resistance are not exact specific prices. They definitely have a range component to it. So I think we can all agree that quite a bit of the time spent today was fluctuating, below and above this level right here at 88 cents. So I'm still going to call this and, consider it a level of support. With that being said, very, very thin ice on the bulls part. If this price separates any more to the downside, then at this point, I would consider this a flat breakdown on the bear or on the bulls part, with the bears gaining momentum. But as things stand right now, like I said, the supports do have a range associated with them. So I'm still going to consider that within the range of support and therefore still consider it support. Now, if you want to consider that a level of resistance, I would not argue against it. But again, that's why I keep disclosing and kind of beating the dead horse of the fact that the bulls are on thin ice. Any further, separation on the downside, then yeah, this would definitely be, considered a breakdown. And, based on foundational technical analysis rules, this level of support would then be converted back to a level of support. So in the event the price does continue to pull back, where would be the next area of support to keep an eye on? And that would be right down here around the 75-cent mark. So if this 88 cents area cannot hold, the next level keep an eye on would definitely be down there at about 75 cents. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, to be honest, at this point, I'm not even going to touch on that. The reason for that being breaking levels of resistance, not even close to a top priority right now. Top priority for the chart is building a higher base and trying to establish some sort of, higher low on the chart, because as long as you have higher lows being built over time, the long-term chart will take care of itself. So it definitely put in a higher high today, which is good. Now the bulls got to focus back on putting in that higher base. So we'll see what happens. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.